Des.
Hi.
It's been a minute since we did one of these.
It's been a minute.
Listen,
I'm back, baby.
You are back. You back in effect. We're gonna get right in there. Now, you're not familiar with these content creators.
Okay.
They go by the names Fresh and Fit. There is a character on the podcast that is known as Frank Cashapp.
I think you should let him speak. It's just a respect thing. It's not even a woman.
Yeah, because when you were giving your opinion, no one laughed at you. No one said anything.
Right. That's fine.
Where they let you talk.
Okay.
Kick out Cam.
Yeah, you know what, man? F this shit. Yo, just leave. Facts. Like,
no,
legit.
I'll never laugh at you again.
Nah. Just, yo, Large, get her out of here, bro. Facts. I'm dead serious. Get her out of here.
No,
I'm dead. I made my decision. Get the out.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't being rude.
No, you have been rude, and I've given you many chances. I'm tired of it.
I'm sorry.
All right, take off your headphones. Get up. Get the out. How many times I gotta tell you?
No, I wasn't. No joke on the internet. No.
Large, get her out of here, bro.
Understand? No, that's fine.
And I'm gonna escort you out too. Make sure you don't up my shit.
No, I wasn't being rude.
No, you are. Now get the out.
When you take a look at that, you were saying some things.
I just felt it was rude the way he was just telling her like get the out. But like, I don't know, maybe because I don't know the whole story. It's only been like a couple minutes into it. But he just went over the top. And I feel like if the cameras weren't on, he wouldn't have been as rude. Like, he probably would have been like, all right, if the cameras were off, like, all right, can you just chill out, pay attention, or something, let me speak, and gave her another chance. But I feel like because the camera's on, he wanted to be like over the top and show his masculine manners.
Well, I think like what he was articulating is that he had given her multiple chances previous to this, and yeah, and on top of that, I think that, so if you see like the I know it's just a clip, so you don't get the context of kind of what happened before that, but he was trying to explain himself in something, and he is the host of this show, right? And you know, gave her a chance to explain why she was laughing at something. And the thing is like when you host shows like this,
explanation wasn't.
it was complete and utter trash, right? Like it was completely
like, okay.
Yeah, it was odd. It was awkward. Yeah. It was uncomfortable. Because here's the thing is that like I think that what has happened today between the dynamic between men and women is that women can walk into places and sometimes feel untouchable. And I'm saying that figuratively. I don't mean physically. Okay. But I mean figuratively, that they can say things and kind of just disrespect and not peel back some of what that is. Because if dudes walk into spaces and have a similar level of disrespect, it usually gets hit with aggression and force from the other side, depending upon the disposition of the people. But with women, it's not so much, right?
See, me being a woman, I feel like men do that. Like they can walk into a room with their head all high, like, okay, it's a man's world, so they don't get hit with that. So I'm kind of like a little against what you're saying. Like I feel what you're saying, because as a woman, sometimes we do feel we're invincible, but I feel like men also feel the same. Like we could both walk into the same room and be treated just equally at some point, sometimes.
So the concept of one-way aggression, you don't agree with? That men experience one-way aggression from women, meaning that women can be aggressive to men, but men can't be aggressive back. Because what happens is that if you are aggressive back, usually, and I know that this right here is a contained environment, so yeah, there's not white knights and simps and a whole bunch of people that are running up to her to try to save the situation because they feel as though, because even like, you know, you were saying it was rude, this, that, and the third, and, you know, but everyone else in this controlled environment kind of kept it together with the you know.
Well, how he just kept be like, no, get the out. You would think she was being aggressive now. Like she's obviously being more apologetic, trying to chill out. I don't know what happened previously to this clip, but from what I just seen where he's just like, get the out, whatever, he's being super aggressive and she's not at all. So the way he's acting and cursing at her, you would think like when she's sitting there, I would have been like, well, f you. Like, I'm out. That's what I would have did.
You're an aggressive lady though.
I mean, if you just got aggressive towards me though, like, And I'm trying to be calm and I'm trying to be chill. I'm trying to be apologetic. I'm trying to right my wrongs and you're still coming at me rudely. Oh, well, then you're going to get it back.
Well, I think that the thing is that why do the wrongs have to be there in the first place? Because, and I think that the wrongs are there because, again, men can get on platforms and have respectful discourse because we understand what are the consequences of our actions. But I think that she felt empowered to talk like that on his show and laugh at his points and positions and then give a bullshit answer because she didn't respect him.
So you think all men understand the power of consequences? Of their consequences when they're...
Well, you put the all in there.
Well, I'm asking. I thought that's what
I think men
saying.
need to understand the power of consequences and to not lead with emotion as they're dealing with different situations that call for logic, reasoning, and understanding.
Yeah, but when you're dealing with women who are seemingly more emotional,
then it's a crapshoot. You want to keep on watching?
Yep.
Like, this is my show.
Yeah.
But what do you guys want to see her or him? Right. You guys came here. You guys came here to talk to us, right? So.
Okay then.
Hold on. No. Let me set this straight.
View us.
Let me set
dating.
Nah, yo.
You want to see a bunch of men or a bunch of women?
Hold on.
No. This is a conversation that we're gonna have.
Yo, yeah. Number one. I want to make something very clear because we've had a couple girls on the show try to come on and say like, you're not gonna get paid with us. Like, bro, we don't need any of you guys. We just want to make that very clear. First of all,
we don't need you guys, but this is a great opportunity and we're grateful.
An opportunity for you guys.
Okay, thank you.
So I just want to make that very clear because I don't want no girls coming on here thinking like, oh, we're like the prize. We're like out of here. You guys are on our platform. And I'm not, because another girl tried to say that before.
No, don't take it that way. We
just want to be very clear about that.
We're here to support. I'm from Miami, so I'm here to support.
Yeah, no, I just want to make that very clear that we don't need girls on this show. We're going to be successful without you guys. This is a perk that we do late night. We do a main show. So a lot of girls get it twisted thinking like, oh, we need girls. Like, we don't need you guys at all.
We know that.
Okay, just want to make that very clear.
What you bring us on here?
Well, listen, if you don't want to be here, you can get the
Nobody said I don't want to be here. Why do you have to go from 0 to 100?
No, because you've already been disrespectful from the beginning.
Please tell me.
What is the animosity?
Today? Have I been disrespectful?
I feel like it's a masculine.
I've been here. Please tell me.
Toxic.
Remember at the beginning, right? No, but at the beginning, right? You said you were blocking him, right?
That he was blocking me because you even asked. Can I?
Somebody come look at this.
Okay.
She was just playing.
At this point,
let's take several seats.
Because I can if you want me to.
No.
You're already done. Get out. I'm dead ass. Get out. Take your headphones. Get out.
Let's take several seats, guys. It's okay.
I'm dead ass. Like, get out of here, bro. Like, I'm not gonna tolerate no chick coming on here thinking like, oh, I'm special. But it's like, you can walk out now. You can walk out.
Okay.
We're all special.
Already.
And
we're all special, guys.
And they get her out. Okay, well, you can wait downstairs then. You are not waiting out here. You're not waiting here.
That was fast.
You are not waiting here.
Already, holy smoke.
Allende, get the out of here right now, bro.
Yo, y'all got the popcorn?
Yo, this is just started, man.
What is it?
This
Lights,
just
camera,
started.
action. Oh!
He got really angry when she was like, well, what are we here for? But I don't think she was asking it in like a rude way. It seemed like she was asking like, so what are we here for? And then he was like, oh, well then you can get out. Why are you so sensitive?
Nope. So you think the kick out was premature?
I just feel like I feel like he thrives on that. It is for entertainment. He thrives on kicking people out. Any little thing, oh, you gotta go. Okay, well, we out. Like I don't know. I just feel like now this is the second video that I'm watching. I just feel like it was premature. Like it wasn't that serious. I understand something might have happened with, she's saying she was blocking you, but obviously the camera guy asked, like, or whatever, and positioning or whatever, who could see or not. So there's that. And then this dude.
So what do you think is the limit or the boundaries that should be set from respect and not, right? Because I think a component of the argument is that that there are, again, covert things that people do or passive aggressive things that people do, especially women. Dudes are a little bit more overt in that, unless they have like wounded energy about them.
Okay.
Right? But
he seems like he's wounded.
But I think that when should the boundaries be? So you're saying it's premature, but like help me understand, because here's the thing is that like, I know what when he talks about this, I know what he's talking about in a sense that like, you know, there's people that will do things to undermine, to undercut, to make you feel smaller, right? To make you feel like you're not the person in charge.
So if you were him, would you have, in this exact situation, would you have kicked him out?
You can't ask a question with a question. Come on, girl.
Oh, I didn't know you were asking me a question.
Well, I was trying to figure out what's the boundary. But to answer your question real quick, based off of where that was, I don't think I would have kicked her out.
Yeah, I just like it was too like.
I think I would have gave her a chance, but what I don't know is their previous conversation. So I think she was there previously, and they might have had some smoke during the previous conversation. So she was already on the chopping block. But I think,
but there's no way to know that for sure.
I think in the previous video there was warnings that were given, but it looked like the young lady was on something else. She was on some type of something like that.
She just seemed a
little loopy. But for this one right here, to me, I think I don't want to have kicked her out that early.
I get the boundaries of like, you know, how they're saying like, well, you brought us here. Like, he's like, I don't need you, which he doesn't. Mm-hmm. Like, he's giving them an opportunity for their voices to be heard. So I do understand that and respect that. But you also brought them on the show for their voices to be heard. So allow them to voice their opinion. And I don't think that they were trying to belittle him or be rude to him. And then all of a sudden, oh, all right, get the fuck out. Like, don't nobody want to come on your show after a while. You keep kicking everybody off just because they have something to say. Like, I feel like he's kind of sensitive, honestly.
Well, here's the thing is that like when these first started to happen, I kept on saying to myself, damn, I hope, you know, all of these kickouts don't burn them at the end, right? Get them deplatformed, get some situation with the police involved, and that's this, that, and the third, because you know, I know how sensitive it can be to have, you know, a group full of women. One gets unhappy. She wants to start tearing up, you know, and just goes awry. She's got some, you know, dealer boyfriend that is a simp at heart and is going to do anything to protect her. Comes in and tears up the whole studio with him and his buddies.
That's extreme. All of that.
But it's a potential. You put yourself at risk with the more riskier people that you put in your life. And I mean, I've had situations with women and I'm just looking at them like, you're insane. And I wish that I did more due diligence in the beginning of that to understand the level of insanity before I was exposed to unneeded risk.
But when you have aggressive reactions such as how he just had towards her, the likelihood of those potentials happening, they raise. You're being aggressive towards her. Now she's like, oh, well, you know, my baby daddy about to come beat your ass, blah, blah, blah. I mean. Well,
I think the difference is that like the women that I let into my space to do reactions like this, I know all of you, right? You guys are real people.
Just kidding.
Stop laughing. Anyway, I know you. So the difference is that the people that he's bringing on or that they are bringing on, they don't necessarily know. Like maybe through Instagram, this, that, and the third, but they don't have time to vet their personalities because they got women there like almost every night, groups of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it is inherently risky to invite strangers in. And I think it's even exponentially more risky to invite strangers that are women in, especially because, and this is in Miami too, so the elk of young lady is a little bit different down there in mass, in total, right? So I think that that's what I kept saying is like, yo, I hope that because through their content, they're able to get out a lot of information, a lot of truths and so forth and so on. But I think it is inherently risky business, you know, to be doing it, at least in the way that they were. Any other thoughts?
No.
Let's move on to the next. All right.
Same thoughts.
We're gonna dip out of your
Sorry, guys. Frank Castle had to do anything. Yo, you guys can all get the out. Seriously. Out. Mad loud. What? No, well, you are. So get out. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here. Get out.
Frank Castle moment. It just got real.
It really did.
That's serious. Get the out.
Hey, guess what? Guess what that means? It means you can get on this.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
Don't start talking.
Get on this side. Get on this side.
Frank Castle in the building.
So I can hear you.
Here, man.
Yeah. You probably get annoyed too.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Take your out.
You're changing?
Wait, what's your shoes? Guys, this is crazy right now. What's going on?
Hey, my girl that I gotta stay in, so I don't know.
Oh, you first? Okay. All right.
Hey, yo, before you leave, let me get that snap though.
Yo, go get it, bro.
Hey, yo.
He's actually going for it.
Guys, this is really crazy right now.
I know.
It's just pure entertainment.
Yeah, he literally just kicks everybody out. Just, not everybody, but any chance he gets to kick somebody out, it's going to be a part of his long running show. Like, it's just for the entertainment. People are going to watch this just to see, like, who did he kick out today? So at this point, it's just. But
listen, let me also try to be the opposing, the contrarian.
Okay.
All right. Let's say you had a rule in your crib.
Okay.
The rule was shoes off.
Oh, and I do.
All right.
You definitely got to go.
So, okay. So then. So you'd be Frank Castle if you had your own show like this then.
The show, I mean, you literally, if I tell you no shoes and you walk up my stairs and you have shoes on, then you can walk back down them stairs. And
so
we don't even have to get to this point.
So then, okay. So then, but we established, so then you can have a rule, but can they not have rules?
Yes, you can have rules, but I just feel like he's just mad. Like he's just looking for the opportune time to just be like, get the out. Well, you can get the out. Like, I just feel like he's looking at this point just for purposes of his show. People are going to remember him as he was the person who kicked people off of his show. That's a great way for you to continue having a following and continue for people to, you get that famous value off of that. Oh, he was the person who kicked everybody out, just like Martin and all of his shows.
I mean, they got a name for it. Out. He's the Punisher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's like, at that point, you're just looking for anything. But I do feel you, though, if you walk on my carpet with some shoes on, and after I told you don't put them, you gotta go. So I feel him there. I feel like out of all three of these videos that I just watched, that probably was the only time I really agreed with Son. But then there was other reasons. He was talking about what he was saying. And then you start clowning them, talking about fat and this, that, and the third. Like, now you look corny. You're even more sensitive now.
Well, he was talking about getting into the club in Miami, which there is a visual thing that security guards look for to let them in.
For sure. But
that's a real thing.
Yeah, but he was just at this point, and then you're calling him all type of bimbos and everything else. Like, you're just being mad aggressive. Like, you could have been like, all right, did what you did. What it is because he knows he's being recorded. So like, all of that, you can hear all of that in the background. And then he comes back and sits down in front of the microphone, and then he just moves forward with everything. Like, all right, that's handled, and just keeps, not acting like that never happened, but like moving forward with the show. I would be like, okay, that's a little better. But then you get on the show, or then you get back to the microphone and you start talking shit when we just heard you talking all this in the background, kicking them out. And now you get back to the microphone and you're being even more excessive. Now you're using that as an opportunity to prolong the video or to give it more entertainment factor. That it's being recorded. You just said, oh, we'll post that on Instagram later. Okay, well then we'll be talking about it for right now. Like, we just heard it.
I think that it's a brilliant way to grow the channel in a sense. Like, this is the Howard Stern effect, right? Mm-hmm. Shock jock, right? Like, do the craziest stuff, get the most headlines. The thing is that it's brilliant up until something goes wrong. So I just think that they got to be smart about how it is that they're doing it, that it doesn't somehow bite them in the ass at the end of it. But
yeah, you kick the wrong person out, somebody gonna be downstairs waiting for you. Like,
I think that it just increases the potential risk, but I get it at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to grow. It's a way that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you can't let people disrespect your ish.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Feel like he's over the top. I just feel like there's more subtle ways to handle situations as such.
Okay.
But if he likes to be over the top, and that's his personality, who am I to say that that's wrong?
All right. Well, there it is. So listen, that has been, the rise of Frank Castle. I wanted to be able to go over that.
I would never watch it again if it weren't for you. Literally, I will never watch, what's his name? Frank Castle. I will never watch this guy's videos again. I would probably dread it, and I would be like, oh, who's getting kicked out today?
So this is not entertaining to you?
No, it's stupid.
Who do you think it's entertaining for?
And then I'm going to be rude, so you don't set me up like that. I'm going to say. No. Next question. Because I'm end up saying some foul shit too. So, oh, you like this though. It's entertainment for you.
Questions, comments, concerns? God already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Yes.
Yes.
I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate the opportunity to be have a discourse and dialogue. Critically think about these viral videos that are hitting our eyes. To try to push the ideas, the ideology in the culture forward. Anything else to say before we get out of here?
There's got to be better shows than this Frank Castle. There's got to be. Yeah, no, you guys have a great day. Thanks for listening to my careless opinions, whatever.
Until next time, YouTube.